What is going on, my lovely Pisces? And thank you guys so much for tuning in. All right, guys, let me adjust this. So, guys, it is Friday, June 7th, when I'm recording this, but whenever you guys find this reading is when it's meant for you. These are for all Pisces placements. Cross watchers, you are welcome as well. Now, guys, keep in mind, I will never ever contact you for a personal reading. If someone does, that is a scammer pretending to be me. So please be careful and do not get got. All right, guys? So let's see. Now, Pisces, this could be your energy or the energy of someone or something around you. Okay. So keep that in mind, my loves. But I hope you have been well. So let's jump to this. Pisces, what is going on with you guys? Past, present, and future. What is the energy around Pisces? All right, so the first card here, guys, is the Knight of Pentacles reversed for your past. Let's get two more cards and we will talk about it, Pisces. We have the Nine of Wands. The Ace of Pentacles reversed. All right. The energy here is the Devil reversed. Beautiful. Okay. So with this energy, guys, being the Devil reversed, it's showing me that you have gotten out of something that was toxic. Whether it was a person, place, or thing, you've gotten out of it. Because there's something in your past where it's like you came to a halt. All right. You got out of something that you thought you'd be in for a long time or that you could have been in for a long time. But I see you just stopping in your tracks and feeling the need to stand your ground with that. Okay. So let's look at this Knight of Pentacles reverse. Let's see what's going on here. For some of you, you could have been dealing with the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and if that's the case, maybe they stopped going towards you. All right, but take the side that fits. We have the King of Cups. Beautiful. And I love how it says control under that King of Cups and the Death card. You guys had to take back your control. Something needed to be done. All right, with this Knight of Pentacles reverse, you guys had to stop going towards something for your own good. Okay. And Spirit's like, oh, thank you for doing this because now I can get you on the path that you were born to be on. But there's just something, Pisces, that Spirit wanted you to be independent from this first so you can focus on this new plan. So there's something that wasn't successful here, okay? But with the Five of Swords reverse, that's to avoid conflict that you would have had it been successful, okay? Now we have the Nine of Wands. This is you guys being resilient. This is you standing your ground. Maybe initially you didn't want this shift happening, okay? But you saw something and you made this happen. You made sure that you made the shift happen, even if it was uncomfortable, even if you didn't want to initially. All right. So again, this is showing the energy of not succeeding with something, but because something wasn't a success, you don't have to fight something anymore. Guys, if you have Aquarius in your charts or if you're dealing with an Aquarius, definitely check that reading out. I put it out right before this one because it's a very similar energy. But there's just something that it wasn't meant to make it. Some of you could have been dealing with the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, all right? Or this could have to do with your finances. But there's a new beginning coming to you right now. And guys, you're going to be very happy. You're going to be very ecstatic. All right, but there's a change here. With the Ace of Pentacles reverse, you could be letting go of habits that you've had for months, years. You could be letting go of people, places, or things that, again, have been around you for a while. Let's see more about this. What card is this? The Seven of Wands. All right, so a matter of you knowing what you need to walk away from and standing your ground. So Ace of Pentacles reverse, and then we have the Empress And we have the Wheel of Fortune. Pisces, this is good. Guys, for a lot of you, oh, I love this. For a lot of you, you're getting out of cycles that you've been in for a while. For others of you, I hear that you're breaking, family cycles. You're just, there's something here, guys, that it's being broken. Like I keep seeing like change just breaking. And this might not even be like, oh, I cut off that friend I had lunch with yesterday. Like, although it could be that. But I feel it's more so a way that you have been for a while. Okay? Again, maybe a mindset that you've had, um, maybe a goal that you've had. So there's something that you part ways with, and there's something so good that came in for you guys, or it's about to, because this is the last section of the past. So whether you see it or not, with this thing being done, with this thing not working out, you get the Wheel of Fortune. It's like you're winning the lottery on life. Okay, so there's definitely something here that Spirit wants you to do. Now, Pisces, whatever it is that you walked away from, it's going to try to come back. But this is something that left you terribly unhappy. All right? Listen, it's something that you were supposed to experience and then let go. Five of Pentacles right behind that. It's something that taught you a valuable lesson. All right? It's whatever lesson it is that you learned, you're not going to have to go back and question it. Like, let's say you had to drop a person. Let's say you had to drop a lover. I don't see you guys falling for that type of person or lover again. Like, I just don't see it. All right? You're going to be able to really call this out. All right? And to smell it from 20,000 miles ahead, So present moment, what is going on here? Eight of Cups reversed. So that's that energy coming back, guys. And the Five of Swords, not letting it. Don't do it. Because there's something you're meant to work on. And this is not like, oh, come with me. No, it's either or. You can't have both. Either you go to that thing that had you miserable at some point and you stay miserable with that thing, or you take this new path, but you can't have both. Do you want the new, exciting, winning the lottery on life sort of energy, or do you want the miserable energy? Because those are your choices. And I feel like that should be easy enough, right? So yeah, there's something that it tries to come back, but you're already in hermit mode. You're unreachable, Pisces. And that's why you're about to get blessed. Because God looked down and was like, word, finally you dropped that shit. All right, guys, take that gift for Pisces out of storage. Take it out of layaway. We can give it to them now. But what you had to cut off, or what you're cutting off, guys, it's something that was so reckless in your life. All right, for some of you, this could have been Libra, Aquarius, Gemini energy with this Knight of Swords reversed and the King of Swords. But there's so many injustices behind this. This is something that had you anxious. This is something that had you fighting yourself or someone else. Like, there's just so much chaos around this. Okay? Like, this, whatever this was, guys, it definitely had, like, the ability to, like, really fuck up your nervous system. And Pisces, like, I tell you guys this often, but with how sensitive you guys are, like, the fact, Pisces, that 9.5 out of 10 of you can walk into a room of strangers and you already know what everyone's about before anything. Like, you can just, everyone can sit there in silence and you'll be like, okay, you're fucking awful. I don't know who you killed, but you definitely somebody. You over here, you nice. You should be a little bit more confident in yourself. Like, there's things like you're gonna pick up on that. All right? And because you guys are so sensitive, you guys have to be more careful than other signs with who or what you're going to attach yourself to. because your heart is like it's so pure and it's so ready to like love something. And I'm not talking about a low vibrational Pisces, I'm talking about the Pisces that have done the work. Like, y'all be ready to give it all, and you got to make sure that the receiving end deserves it all. You feel me? So something's going to attempt to come back, and with the Five of Pentacles, that's being left out in the cold. You can do better by yourself, and you know that. Okay? If it's some shit that you gotta leave in the middle of the night, all right, then you're gonna do that. There's something, you're just done with it. Why is this Eight of Cups reversed? Who or what is coming back? We have the Ace of Wands, the Queen of Wands, Page of Swords, Six of Pentacles reversed, Judgment card reversed, Moon card reversed. So yeah, guys, there's going to be something that comes back into your life at this present moment. And I feel like a grand gesture. Like, this is either love bombing or like, let me do the most to get Pisces attention. Like, that's really, really what I feel. And y'all might eat that shit up. You guys might feel good in the moment. Like, yeah, that's how you should have spoken to me this whole time. But it's like you're going to take that boost of confidence or that boost of love, and you're going to be, thank you for that. And you're going to take that love and you're going to keep it to yourself. And whoever threw that love or whoever threw what, you're leaving them out in the cold. Okay? Because now it's like, Pisces, you're learning how to play the game of the world. All right? If everybody in the world wants to come to you and take, and expect, then what's wrong with you taking things that are handed to you? Okay? What's wrong with that? Guys, I'm a Pisces moon, and I used to feel so bad when someone would do something for me or when people would go out of their way, because I truly, from the bottom of my heart, just feel like I don't deserve help. I just feel like, whatever. I don't know what it feels like. You know what I'm saying? And my mom one day, she was like, Lise, pendeja coño. And that's basically like, you fucking idiot. You know? She's like, how many people in this world have you fed? How many people in this world did you give your last to? How many people in this world did you give your paycheck for them to fix something when you had something to fix? You fucking idiot. If someone's offering you some shit, you take that shit. Take it. You didn't go out begging for it or nothing. If someone just out of the blue comes up to you and takes that, and gives you something, take that. All right? That's a blessing. Like, don't be stupid. That's what my mom used to tell me all the time. Don't be stupid. Don't be stupid. And that's still something I have to instill, guys. Because with my Pisces moon, like, when I tell you I feel fucking awful when people do things for me, and I'm just like, oh my God, I'm such a loser. Like, why couldn't I have done that for myself? I hate myself for needing help. That's just how I've always been. I think that's a little bit of the Taurus in me as well. But like, I've always hated it. Because I don't know if, like, am I going to owe this person now? Like, or should I feel ashamed because I needed that help? But no, guys, like, when help comes your way, take that shit. Right? Take it. And I see you guys, like, getting more into a mindset here where, like, let's say, guys, this is the sort of thing, like, let's say an ex of yours comes to your door and they're like, yo, this is all the money that I owe you, or this is all the money you ever spent on me. Like, I see y'all just being like, thank you, poof, and closing that door in their face. Like, take it and go, all right? And for those of you that are going to be taking it and go, it's not in a fucked up way. You're taking what you deserve, all right? Now, if somebody else for a moment is going to feel the way you felt when you were giving shit away and you were doing things for people and you were doing things for places and your job or whatever, and not even a thank you, not even an I appreciate you, it's fuck you, Pisces, you ain't no good. All right? We're going to hold on to that same energy this time, all right? So you don't even feel bad. Like, if someone's going to be like, wow, you really took all that money, Pisces, and you couldn't even let me in, bro. No, I could not. But thanks for the money. Appreciate you. I'll take it. I'm not stupid. My mom told me if you're going to give it to me to take it. Five of Pentacles. So, guys, the core of this reading is you're done. It's out in the cold. You're leaving it alone. You are emancipating yourself. You're done. All right? The Nine of Pentacles, guys, that's self-sufficiency, and that's getting something done on your own. Okay? Because this is something that you were miserable. All right? You were miserable. So, you're separating yourself from whatever made you feel that. Page of Wands. Hierophant, Four of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, Hermit. So, guys, there's really something that you need to focus on right now. Like, I feel like for a lot of you, it could be like your life purpose. Like, it's that real. And you're going to constantly have people testing you. All right? The devil is well aware of what you guys are about to do. And that's when the fight gets hard. All right? That's when the fight gets hard, and that's when the attacks are going to come. Whether it's spiritual attacks, whether it's the people in your life. Okay? We have the Emperor reversed here. So, this is someone who's dishonest, who has tricks up their sleeve. Okay? You might be getting attacks from that, from those sort of energies. Okay? But just remember, you're only getting attacked because there's about to be a breakthrough. For those of you that you've been living a life that you don't feel is a true life that you've been wanting to live for yourself, I see you making the shift right now. Like, what do I have to do to get more back to me? Okay? And guys, this shit is real. When I was reading this, I'm like, I'm going to tell them something. Some of you are going to think I'm crazy and you're going to unsubscribe, and that's totally fine. It's always a compliment when people like shed themselves out of my life. All right? Because it's like, you should have never been around me to begin with. But I personally, and I'm not going to talk about like myself, my problems, nothing, but personally, I've been going through so much lately. And I feel like more than anything, I have been in like a spiritual battle. You know, like I really feel like there's something that is going to really help me to evolve. But I need to get right with God. Like, I need to get my spirit right, like 100%. So I'm talking to my mom. Oh, guys, I can't believe I'm telling you this. Okay, whatever. If you think I'm crazy, it wasn't meant for you. So I was talking to my mom last Saturday. And I'm like, you know what, Mom? I want to go to church tomorrow. And she's like, okay. And I haven't been to church in a while. And when I go to church, guys, it's always on some forced thing. It's always my mom like, oh, you know, like it's always like the 3-hour guilt trip. Like, you're a fucking piece of shit if you don't go to church. All right? That's what gets me there. But this time I decided to go on my own. Okay? So I go to bed at a decent time. The mass is at 1:30, so I have plenty of time. And I go into bed. I fall asleep. The next day, my mom's like calling me early to make sure I'm up, and I'm like, chill. I said I was gonna go on my own. Like, don't push it, then I won't go. But she calls me to make sure I'm up. So whatever. I was up, and I'm like stretching, and I'm like, oh, something hurts. And so I go to the bathroom, and I take my shirt off to shower, and I'm like, when I look in the mirror, and you're not really gonna see it now, but I don't know if you guys see that. All right. Guys, this thing here, it was like a straight cut when it first happened. This was like a week ago that it happened. It looked like someone literally took a knife and went like this. It was a perfect straight line. You don't see it as much because it was healed. It's healing a lot now. But I'm just like, oh shit. Like this whole like evil versus good. And what side we're on and what we're doing, like, guys, there's going to be energies around us that want to keep us down. All right? The devil doesn't want you seeking God. The devil doesn't want you doing well. All right? Maybe in the devil's own way, the devil would want you to do well, but only if it benefits them. Okay? So what I'm trying to say is that when you're trying to be a better person and do better thing, there's going to be a lot of attacks. Whether it's a spiritual attack, whether it's coming from people you thought you could call a friend, people you thought you could call family, okay? But when these attacks start coming in, guys, it's because it's like the world knows how powerful you are. All right? So that's when you're going to get all these attacks coming your way. All right? You think of like, let's say there's no, I don't want to talk about that. Let's say, okay, let's say a kindergartner wanted to run a race against Usain Bolt. Do you think that I have to trip that kindergartner when when the gun thing is shot and everyone starts running? Do you think I have to trip that kindergartner so that Usain can get an advantage? No. The kindergartner is not gonna win. Why would I feel the need to trip them? So what does it mean if life trips you up? People were scared. People got nervous. People said, oh shit, Pisces can actually win this thing. If you ain't getting attacked, if no one's talking shit about you, if your life is just chill and everyone's happy that you exist, you're not doing enough. You're not challenging yourself enough. If you're not pissing off a few people, you're not doing enough. So don't be discouraged, guys, as these hits come in. These hits are confirmation that you're on your shit right now. All right? And there's going to be at least one energy that's really, really pissed off at you right now because they can't sit with you. All right? And you're only giving the same energy that was given to you. And you know what it is that you want in life. You're not letting nothing or no one hold you back. Okay? And guys, you know what's crazy? After I went to church that day and all that, it's all right. If people think I'm crazy, that's fine. But there's been 2 times in my life where God has allowed me to see something beyond. And every time it has made me so emotional. Because the first time God showed me something, it was like my home where I belong, but not on this realm. And I saw it and I smiled, and this was in a deep, very deep meditative state. This was years ago. And guys, when I got to that place, because right now, you being alive right now, your mom, your dad, like, that's not really home. We're not really from here. All right? And I'm sorry, I know a lot of you are like, Lisette, where are you going with this? But, like, you go to your true place when you transition. And I'm not saying that to rush and transition. No. Like, we got to stay here. We got shit we got to do. But when you transition, there's this home, this feeling that it's so beautifully and peacefully overwhelming. Like, you're overwhelmed by how peaceful it is. So God gave me a glimpse into that years ago. And there's, like, I don't want to say people, but there is these, like, I don't want to say entities either, but there's energies there. And when I went to go visit, they were so excited to see me. And I received so much love, like love I hadn't felt in a really long time. And this happened to me at a time where I was like really, really depressed. And when I got out of that meditative state, I was just smiling, and there's tears coming out of my eyes because I'm like, yo, none of this shit matters. Like, the things that I thought were so serious, like, none of it matters. And if we stay on a good track, we're going to be exposed to such good things. So after this happened, guys, that same night, after I went to church, I meditated again. And as I meditated, I was taken somewhere. And there's this beautiful, large, golden gate. And a man came to me in robes. And he said, I'll show you, but you only have 3 minutes. I'm like, what does this even mean? So I go in. And guys, when the gates opened, it was like this. I don't have the words to explain it. It was a city that was so grand and beautiful. But what I noticed the most is that when you walked in, it was pure peace. Everyone was happy. There was buildings with gold on it, and there was like this long like cobblestone path that took you to this like it looked like a river, and everything was just vast and grand, and everybody dressed well, and there was no vanity, there was no comparison, there was no hatred, there was no jealousy. It was paradise. And for a minute or two, the people there, they're like hi, and everyone's like looking at me, and they're so interested, and they're showing me certain places. And then towards the end, some guy's like, okay, she has to go. And the guy who had let me in, he was like, I'm sorry, you have to go now. And guys, I swear to you, during my meditation, and I'm going to try not to do it now, but like, I kept crying and crying and crying. And I'm like, guys, please, I don't want to go. How do you show me something like this for 3 minutes and then you tell me I got to go? And my next dream was literally like God fighting for me. You know, because after I fell asleep, like that was my dream, like God literally fighting for me. And the reason why I'm sharing that experience with you is because, guys, if we just surrender, we'll see that there's so much that Spirit is trying to give us. There's so much that God is trying to give us. And we choose to be around people that make us suffer. And we choose to be in situations that make us suffer. And we choose to do things to ourselves that make us suffer. When there's another alternative where we don't. We're promised so much in this life from Spirit. And we walk around as if we don't trust Spirit at all. Trust what's happening in your life right now, guys, and trust that Spirit has a better paradise for you than what you have been living in. Okay, so what is this magician about? But yeah, guys, I almost called my mom. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning, and I could not stop crying. And again, I see the unsubscribes happening, and that's okay. That's totally fine, but I saw something that was not of this world, you know? And it was just reassurance that, like, you're not supposed to be around people that have you struggling. You're not supposed to be around people that make you feel bad. You're not supposed to be in environments that make you feel like shit. We got to start shifting things, guys, and we got to stop feeling bad for other people. And, you know, how are they going to react to things, and what are they going to think about us? What do they think about themselves, guys? Because if someone has the ability to go out of their ways and be like, oh, you're a piece of shit. Like, if you go out of your way to say something negative to a person who did nothing to you, that is the definition of misery. Like, you're miserable. You're absolutely miserable. If you have to go into someone's life and make them feel like shit when they were not bothering you, you are fucking miserable. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you could be sad about the things that you've experienced up to this point. You're pondering a lot, and you know that with the magician, there's a lot that you're meant to do right now. So it's like, okay, God, what direction do you want, you know? And we have the Chariot. And in this sadness, and in this, I don't know what's next, or in this, God, what do you expect from me? Because for the people I'm talking to right now, there's something that's expected of you, and it's bigger than what you assume that you are. It's bigger than what you assume you're going to do. Some of you right now, your goal is, and this is just something I'm just pulling it out of a hat, all right, an example. But some of you, your goal right now could be to buy your first home. And that's a great goal to have. But this is like God coming in and being like, okay, that's cute. You're trying to buy your first home, okay. But yeah, that neighborhood over there, those 10,000 people that don't have anywhere to live, yeah, that's you. You got to figure out where they're going to live. And you're like, what? Like, I don't even know where to live. And God's like, well, not only are you going to figure that out, but you're also going to figure out a place for them to live. Like, God, only bring the Pisces to this channel, or the people to this video rather, that need to see this and that will understand it and who need this message. All right, this video is not meant for everyone. Okay. It's just it's beautiful. It feels like surrendering. It feels like, man, just finally not forcing anything anymore. Not forcing it. It is what it is. And I truly feel that we're in the spaces we're supposed to be in, when we're with the people we're supposed to be with, we feel like we belong and things just flow. If you're somewhere in your life and every 5 minutes it's something fucking new, it's something. Like, if someone calls your phone right now and you're like, oh, what now? You know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't it. That's not where you're supposed to be at right now. All right, you guys are supposed to really be in like a peaceful place. For a lot of you, you're going to be on your own. Okay? Pisces, please do not be scared of being alone. All right, because this is a time where God really wants to speak to you. And it's a message that some people who were in your life, not only would they not understand it, but they would make fun of you for it. How dare you laugh at me because God spoke to me in a way that you don't get. You know what I'm saying? So that's how a lot of you are going to feel with other people and things and places around you. Like, you're laughing at me because you don't understand something I'm in. I feel bad for you that you don't understand. Okay? That's like someone saying like, oh, I don't know, look at that book you're reading. I can't read. You're a fucking loser. It's like, you're really laughing that you can't read? Like, bro, like, sis, learn how to read. You know what I'm saying? So don't ever feel bad that you could read the words that someone else has not learned to. You know what I'm saying? We have the High Priestess reversed. Ace of Cups. Pisces, I'm letting you know right now, you're going to get temptation after temptation after temptation. Like, you're going to get tried. All right? You're going to get tried. But you know what you got to do. The High Priestess reverse. You're going to question, are you the right person for the job? Are you the right person for this thing that's coming in? Okay? Yes, guys, absolutely. Pisces, you're going to go towards something that is so emotionally fulfilling in your life. Because you had that aha moment and it redirects you and you know exactly what you need to work on. Okay, guys, it's a blessing that something didn't go the way you thought it would. All right, so for the High Priestess reversed, we have the World card reversed. Wow, and the Three of Swords. Pisces, I want to hug you guys. Like, come here. I want to hug you guys. All these incredible things start to open up for you. The Chariot, the Magician. You have the Six of Wands here somewhere. Ace of Wands. Like, Wheel of Fortune. Like, guys, there's so many incredible things that are happening and about to happen for you. And as you're transitioning to this new and better life, you're going to say, Spirit, was that it? Did I learn everything? Fuck, am I going to get my heart broken again? Am I going to fuck this up again? Is this going to go wrong again? And it's like you don't even realize you've been delivered from a situation. Like, you've gotten out of something. And you're sitting here so terrified that it can happen again. God has a better plan for you than you had for yourself. Okay? Three of Pentacles. Because you turn your back on certain things, you're building. Whoever in here has been dealing with a situation that you've gone through more than once, do you believe that you're done? Because you are. And I'm not talking about letting go of a situation to get into a similar one. You're going to be able to see the past situation and all the new situations similar to it that try to come into your life. You have that discernment now, Pisces. All right? Stop dating the same person in different bodies. Stop working the same job at different locations. Stop making, the same friend in different faces. You know better. Six of Pentacles reversed. Let's get one more card here. The Lovers reversed. And how do you get this emotionally fulfilling new beginning that you really love? You let go of that thing that no longer had you balanced, Pisces. For some of you, it never had you balanced, Pisces. This is a battle between trusting in what God or Spirit has for you, whatever you guys call it, whatever you pray to, all right, whatever you believe in. This is a battle between what God wants to give versus earthly temptations. And when you choose to go towards the right thing, that's when you're going to get really attacked, guys. All right. My mom has been telling me that for years, because with what I want to do in the future, because tarot is not the end game, but with what I want to do in the future, she was like, you're going to have to fight like hell for that, right? We out here. Be ready. So we have the Eight of Pentacles, Four of Swords reversed. Three of Pentacles reversed. You just realize what you need to drop, Pisces. That's it. The cards keep saying the same things over and over. You wake up. For a lot of you, there's a lot of financial success you're going to see. All right. But in letting something go and promising yourself you're not going to build on it anymore, I see financial security and happiness for you guys. After something really fucked up that you went through, after a harsh ending of some change. And a lot of you, because you went through some sort of harsh ending, or because you're going through some sort of harsh ending, you might not trust yourself. You might be so scared deep down inside that you're going to get hurt again. All right? And it's funny because, as a Pisces moon, I always have to ask myself, Lisette, has no one been to your house, friend-wise, in the past 5 months because you've been busy? Or have people not really been around because you don't trust people and you think you're going to get hurt again? You know what I'm saying? These are the questions we have to ask ourselves. Because Spirit wants you to be able to trust the people and things around you. So if you see something corrupt in a person, don't close off your heart. Close off their access to you. Your heart is irreplaceable, literally. Okay? There's no heart like yours. So let's stop cutting off our hearts when bad things happen to us. And let's cut off the people that deserve to be cut off for doing that to us. I'll get you one more card for here. Ten of Pentacles reversed. Queen of Cups reversed. The Devil card reversed. Strength card. Yeah, because you guys, you're going to feel like you lost a lot in this. Tell me more about this. Ten of Pentacles reversed. The Sun card. Okay. Two of Cups reversed. Six. Okay. Okay. Some of you, You're either leaving like relationships, jobs, it could be friendships, whatever. At this time, guys, again, I'm recording this June 7th. For some of you, I see something that's going to require a big down payment or like some sort of investment, a big investment on your part. Prepare for that. All right. If you have steak in the fridge or in the freezer, and your choice is to either make that steak or pay $80 for it at the restaurant down the street, I pray you make it. Okay. This is a time for you guys to be prepared for something that is going to require an investment from you. But it's going to be a big blessing. It's going to be something that you really needed. New house, new car. All right. Could be a new business you're opening. All right. Something new you're launching. A hobby that you're starting or taking more seriously. And isn't it crazy that God separates you from so many things, people, and places before this happens? You guys aren't being ostracized because you're the black sheep, although many of you are. All right, Pisces in your families, a lot of you are the black sheep. Okay? But this isn't happening because you're the black sheep or because you're a piece of shit. Have you guys ever read The Giver or seen the movie? There's two people in that room. The person who's going to retire as the old giver and the new giver. And why is it only two of them? Because they only understand each other. People in the outside world are not going to understand the downloads that the new giver is getting. That is you guys right now. And you're going to feel bad that someone's outside of the room and laughing? Like, what? God is speaking to me directly. And you didn't hear a thing. And even if God told you what he just told me, it would even sound like words to you. But you want to laugh at Pisces. You want to laugh at me. Make it make sense. Since when do we have pride about not being tapped in? Let's get some cards of advice. And guys, if this is resonating with you, hit that thumbs up. Make sure you guys subscribe if you haven't already. And if you need my services or social medias, it's all in the description below. Okay? The deck I just used, guys, it's called the Field Tarot, if anyone's interested in it. Now, guys, this is what I call my no bullshit deck. All right? So I want to see, all right, if, or what, rather, Spirit has to advise. If you guys get a personal reading and it's like a super serious like question, you're always going to see me take this deck out. All right? If it's something like, should I wear that yellow dress on Friday? Then I'll get one of the other decks. But this deck, like if you hit me with, should I end my marriage? Is this person cheating? Did my kid lie to me? Did someone steal my money? This deck. All right. Guys, one of the best readings I ever did, I just thought about it now. It has nothing to do with anything. But someone had lost their purse at an event, and I think that it was an event that they threw at their home. So something went missing. I can't remember if they went somewhere or if people came to them. But someone contacted me. She was like, this was years ago. She was like, Lisette, my shit went missing. Can you tell me who did it or where it's at? I told her exactly who, where, and how to retrieve it. She hit me back like not even a day later. She was like, I got my shit. That was like one of the most satisfying readings I've ever done in my life, guys. My God. I'm always here to call out your ops, guys. I'm always here to help you get your lick back. We have the Hanged Man reversed. The Eight of Swords reverse. You guys see clearly now what you have been forcing in your life. All right? You clearly see what you have been forcing in your life. And that's why you're letting this person, place, or thing go. It just does not resonate. It doesn't resonate with your spirit now, and it doesn't resonate with your future. All right? Fool card reverse. That if you allowed this past to come into your future, it would just be road blockage after road blockage after road blockage. You're not going as far. You're not doing as much. You're not getting as paid as well. You're not getting known as well. Like, for some of you, some of those things don't matter, but like if you show me a person and you're like, hey, with this person, although they're cute, you struggle. And then with nobody, everything's paid off and everything's good and you never have to lift a finger or worry. I'll be alone for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? We have the Page of Pentacles reversed. And guys, this is not, because again, Pisces, I know your nature. You guys are very loving. You guys aren't just going to be like, oh, fuck you. Fuck you, bitch. I don't even want to hear your side of it. You're going to sit down and say, nah, let me hear your side of it. I want to understand. Break this down. Okay? Like, break this shit down. Elaborate on what you feel. Okay? So you guys aren't just going to be like, fuck you, and walk away for no reason. Like, you guys build up to that point. Okay? And guys, I know something that you know. Oh, we experience this all the time. Pisces, have you ever left somebody or like you cut off a friend and they're like, oh, it's because you have somebody else. It's because you're chilling with somebody else and there's like no accountability. It's like people don't understand, like, no. Like, this has been built up. So like someone can be like, yo, like, my bad. Like, I left the door open by accident. My bad. And for you guys, it's like, it's not the fucking door. It's not the fucking door. You know what I'm saying? And like people don't be getting that, but like it's not your nature to just fucking drop something cold turkey and be like, fuck you, and not care about it. That's not your nature. You want to understand and you want to help if possible. You want to heal if possible. All right? So there's something here that you're walking away because you did everything you could. All right? There's no such thing as shoulda, woulda, coulda. Any scenario, if you guys were to tell me right now, if you were to get a reading and tell me right now what happened with you, all right? In your case, everything you could have done is covered. There's not going to be something where I could be like, well, Linda, if you would have tried this instead of that, then no, because you guys are going to come back at me and be like, Lisette, I did that. There's nothing you did not try in this situation. So you walking away is not fucking cruel. It's what you need to do to protect yourself. It's not cruel. What would have been cruel is if you stay in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, guys, God has something so much bigger for you. And your spirit has felt so uneasy because there's something that just doesn't belong. And guys, when your spirit is uneasy, like let's say there's a wrong person in the room or you're living in the wrong place or you're working the wrong job, that's going to fuck up everything. We need to be in our flow. Like when everything is just, it agrees with us, we're able to just attract so much more for ourselves in our lives. All right? Guys, there's some signs that they can have the most fucked up person working next to them and they're still going to get the job done. But people like you and I who have a fucking heart and want people to do well and we want our loved ones to know that they're loved and for them to excel as well, like, it's a little different. All right? We feel things. And there's something here that just, it didn't resonate with your spirit. And if there's something in your life, guys, that's not resonating with your spirit, it's going to be more serious for you than other signs who are not as tapped in as you. Okay? Because they can be oblivious and be in la la land and be like, oh, whatever, it's okay. All right? There's certain signs that they can play stupid till the end of it and they'll still succeed at the end. Okay, but when you guys are very spiritually and emotionally intelligent, there's certain things that you can't ignore. Okay, I'm a very emotional person and I'm a very tapped and empath. And I chose a job that if I don't feel happy or good, I can't do the job. All right, that could be dangerous sometimes. All right, so with that being said, guys, you can't have anything that's fucking with that energy. All right, when you go to a certain place, You should be able to walk in and be like, I'm safe here. Nothing's gonna come for me here. No one's gonna yell at me here. No one's gonna use me here. No one's gonna cheat on me here. No one's gonna laugh in my face here. Like, you guys need that safe place. So every single entity, person, energy around you that is not supporting you, cut that shit off. If you guys don't feel greater around a person or energy, get the fuck away from that, because that's going to be the death of all of us. All right? Because for some of you, there's still an attachment to whatever that is. Okay? And your spirit doesn't want it. Your spirit does not want it. Okay? And for some of you, you're dealing with someone or something that's really, really fucked up in ways that maybe you weren't even concerned about. Okay? And guys, someone might feel like you're fucked up for doing what you need to do for yourself. And for some of you, you could feel so heartbroken that you have to leave certain people, places, or things behind. But then what happens? You take the fuck off on this path. Okay, so with the Three of Cups reverse, okay, there's definitely going to be people feeling like, oh, like, that's fucked up. Like, you chose that, Pisces. You chose that instead of me. And there's going to be people that are betrayed, that feel betrayed by you. But guys, people who truly love you and who truly get you would never feel betrayed that you're doing what's best for you. It's like this video I saw. It was this dude, and he was like, yo, I am so heavily into my healing journey that if you tell me you gotta cut me off to get some peace, I'll be like, yes, bitch. Yes, cut me off. Like, that's where it's at right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all not here for that bullshit. Like, you guys, you just want to thrive. So Pisces, like, the biggest, most important thing about this reading, if you take anything from it, is you need to be in a supportive environment. All right? If there's a person there fucking with you or using you or draining your energy, and guys, I'm not going to say you got to understand this. You understand this. There can be people that don't mean bad. They don't. All right? You can have people that really love you, but their energy just takes from you and takes from you. I've had to tell certain people in my past, it's like, yo, like, it's all love, but, like, I can't afford to have your energy around me right now. Okay? Because I'm a very giving person. If you're around me, you're going to eat. All right? If you fall asleep on my couch, I'm going to get you a blanket. Like, I'm going to make sure you're good. So there's certain times where I isolate. Because I don't want to spend money on motherfuckers. I don't want to spend energy on motherfuckers. I'm too giving. So giving people like us, we need to have retreats sometimes. And this is something where God is saying you need to separate from a lot of shit because there's something big that you're about to do. And you can't be the well that everyone's tapping into. All right, Pisces, let people figure it out the way that you have on your own time and time and time and time and time and time again. You don't have no fucking pacifiers. Why do you need to be a pacifier for somebody else? You feel me? The world ain't helping you, yet the world wants all your help. I love you guys so much. I hope you guys got something out of this. I'm sorry for how crazy and far this reading went. But I love y'all. And again, if you need anything from me, check out the description below this video. I love you, Pisces.